Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy Chris here with an update, a quick update. Just to let you guys know how I'm doing. So, I am getting better. So I'm starting to feel better. My lungs are still kind of shit right now. I went to Walgreens to pick up a couple of prescriptions that I had to pick up because I had to go. Um, and I got some Dayquil because I was just still feeling like shit, congested and stuff from COVID. And by the time I got home, I was like wheezing and sucking wind. The Walgreens is right around the corner, so that's an idea of where I'm at. Fever's gone. That stuff's already that passed like yesterday. I don't feel like chills. That's all gone. So now it's just getting my wind lungs back. So I'm hitting my inhaler, my rescue, just to keep my lungs open and get back to normal. To everybody who has reached out either through Facebook or YouTube or Twitter, thank you for checking in on me. To everybody that's called or sent the text, thank you. I love you guys. Um, and that's on that note. That's all I want to say there. A couple funny things have happened today. The first one being my belt broke. I was putting on my belt because I just wear a belt where I go, even if my pants fit perfect. I just wear a belt just because it's just what you do. I was putting it on and it broke at the metal part. I'm gonna grab it here because I want y'all to see this. So this it just broke. It just fell off the belt, but this part broke. It's a reversible belt. So this part here is where you pull it to kind of reverse it to do the brown part of the black belt. But the metal part, like one of the hinge parts right in here, right here, trying to get that in there, right here, just broke. So I was like, I've never seen a belt break there. So it was like, what the fuck just happened to my belt? But I have another one, so I was fine on that. Um, Another thing that kind of happened, where I live at just ended their mask mandates and the state of emergency. For those who don't know, I live in a place called Anne Arundel County. A place called Glen Burnie. It's in Anne Arundel County, and the city council here or county council just voted to end the mask mandate and voted to end the state of emergency in this area. While there's still a fucking global health crisis going on with the new variant that's super fucking contagious that I just got. So I'm just dumbfounded by the stupidity of our leader of the government in this area. Like that decision's gonna lead to people getting sick and dying. Like that's stupid. I'm just putting that out there. So if I get sick again, like or something happens, like it's been real. It's been fun, but it ain't been real fun. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But that just broke. So I literally it was like got a text message from my boy Rick. Um, Follow him on Twitter at Rick in Baltimore. He's one of my best friends. I've known him for like over 20 years. Also follow like Panther Keith, another friend. I've known him for over 20 years. They're good dudes, and they're two of my best friends. So give them a follow. Keith's got a YouTube channel, same name. He just started Patreon. Like, get in on that. Um, I hype up my people. If you haven't noticed in previous videos, if I like you or I respect you and we're cool like that, I do props to my people. But so that happened. So he sent me a message like, dude, this just happened in your area. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I just got COVID and they're doing this like a week later? What the fuck? And it's like to own the libs, LOL. And I'm like, yeah, they're going to own themselves because this is insane decision making by leadership. And this is why, like, I urge people, like, if you're sick of this shit, get into it. I would, but I'm broke and can't afford to. I don't make enough to run for office. If I did, believe me, at this point, I'm so tired of all the bullshit, I would do it. Um, so this is I'm gonna delve into a little bit of political stuff here real quick, just to give you a bit of a background on my leanings in that regard. I am a left. I am a progressive. Some people, I call myself a democratic socialist. I did vote for Bernie Sanders every time he's been on a ballot. I've supported that man because I like the fact that he's on the same level I'm on. Like, the rich shouldn't get away with just not paying taxes. Everybody should pay their fair share. Um, um, School shouldn't make you shouldn't go broke. Get trying to educate yourself. You shouldn't. Like, student debt when you're in your 40s or 50s, when you're still paying off college from like 20, 30 years ago. That's ridiculous. It shouldn't be a thing. I didn't even finish college and I've got like 30 grand in student loans I have to pay back. Like, I'll be paying that for the rest of my fucking life. Like, the fuck? That's bullshit. Like, this country can fund like trillions of dollars for defense spending, but it can't put anything to educating the population. I don't agree with that. So, I told you I was gonna delve into this shit one of these days. I fucking told you I was gonna do it. I warned everybody that politics was coming, and here it is. So there it's out there. I am on that side of the fence. Um, I voted for one Republican in my life, and that was Larry Hogan, our current governor here in Maryland. And the reason I voted for him is because he's a good man. He's a good man. And a lot of the decisions he made on all this COVID craziness is he saved a lot of lives in this state. And he has my respect for that. They weren't easy decisions. He got a lot of shit from his own party, but he bucked it and said, nah, I don't give a fuck about party. I give a fuck about saving my people in my state. So I'm going to do what I need to do that. If it bucks with the president at the time or whoever, I don't give a fuck. I'm doing what's right. And that takes balls. Larry Hogan has balls. Actually, scratch that, two Republicans. I also voted for Bob Ehrlich back in when he ran for governor. His first run as governor, because Kathleen Kennedy Townsend ran just the campaign, just like, I'm a Kennedy. And it's like, that's not enough to vote. Why would I vote for you? Because you're a Kennedy. She's like, because I'm a Kennedy. It's like, what else you got? And she's like, I'm a Kennedy, though. You gotta vote for me. And I'm like, nope, I'm voting for the other guy. He's actually got a platform. A lot of stuff he had proposed got used by Martin O'Malley when he became governor and beat him. I.e. the casinos and slots. That was Ehrlich's idea, and everybody said no. And then O'Malley got in and said, hey, let's do slots. Everybody's like, that's a great idea. And I'm like, the fuck? I didn't like O'Malley from his time as mayor of Baltimore, because I knew he was like a dirtbag. And he is a dirtbag. But he got in there. Ehrlich ran for re-election and then ran a campaign that got him killed, got him like drummed. Like, he just ran a bad campaign when he tried to run for get in the governor's office. He just did. O'Malley beat him the second time easily. Larry Hogan got in, didn't like him at first, voted for him the second time because I liked him. He's a good man. So just know, I'm a guy that I vote on principles. If I vote on who I think is a good person and will do the right things. And that's not based on party. That's why I hated Donald Trump in 2016. I didn't like Hillary Clinton. Again, I supported Bernie Sanders. When the time came to vote for president, I didn't sit out. I voted for Hillary because I knew, like, Trump's a piece of shit. That got proven over the past 4 years prior. I didn't support Joe Biden until he won the primary. But when he won the primary, I voted for Joe Biden. Because I saw 4 years of Trump's leadership and said, oh, hell no. That's not going to be a thing that we're going to do in this. We're not doing this again. Fuck that. So that's how my mind works. I live in a very I live in a red part of my state, but I did that because my significant other and I want to get her kids into a better school environment, and we made the move to a place where that could happen. It was for their benefit. I don't regret that. And it's a quiet area. It's nice. People leave you the fuck alone. You get to go about your business. My neighbors are all cool. Like, everybody's cool. So that's why I moved where I moved. But this decision by the city council here is fucking ass backwards, and it's gonna cost people their lives. So I hope they're able to sleep at night knowing they killed their own people. Like, I'm still gonna mask up when I go out because, again, I've already got this shit. I don't want to get it again. And who knows what the fuck variant will pop back in or something. We don't know what the fuck this is gonna do. I don't know what it's gonna do when I'm finally over it, or what long-term damage it's gonna do to me. So, it's just, like I said in the previous video, it's not about you. When you're in leadership, you have a responsibility to protect the people around you. And when you fail to do that, when people get sick and die, it's because of you. So the county council here in Anne Arundel, I hope you're happy with what you just did. I'm not, and I'm sure a lot of people aren't happy about it either. But I'm sure there are also a lot of other people who are like, yay, freedom. And it's like, that's not, y'all, god damn it, really? That's not freedom. Not in the way that you think. You're free to go die. That's what they're basically saying. You're free to go out, get sick, and die. That's what they're telling you, and that's not what you should want to do. But that's where we're at, and that's how this is gonna go. That decision's already been made, and it is what it is. Again, all you can do is take care of yourselves and take care of each other. And that's the thing I'm going to keep saying here, because you can't rely on the other person to do that. You have to take it upon yourself to do that, to be the person that does the right thing, to take care of yourself and each other, and by proxy, that other person. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how we get past this. If everybody took 5 seconds to think about that and made that choice, this all goes away. Because people stop getting sick, people go get vaccinated and get boosted, and then all this is over with, and we can get back to where we didn't have to wear masks everywhere in the first place. Where we didn't have to do all this other extra bullshit. I've been stuck in this room for like 3 days. I went to the pharmacy because I had to get some Dayquil and stuff. I had to get those things because I've been coughing a lot and stuff. So I had to get those things. I'm double masked up. I wore like a one of the blue medical masks, surgical masks, and a cloth mask over top of it just to keep everything in. So I did everything I could to keep myself from spreading it, even though I had to go out in public. So that's where this is now. Again, and I'm going to say it again, just like I did the last video, go get vaccinated and get boosted. Because the city council in this area doesn't give a fuck about you, because if they did, they wouldn't have made the decision they just made. So it's on you to do the stuff. Because in this case, your local government just failed you. They don't have your best interests at heart. They didn't even watch this. You may not know me. You don't know me from anything. But know that I'd rather go through what I'm going through right now than you go through the same thing, or your kid go through the same thing, or your best friend go through the same thing, or a parent, or a child, or something like that. I'd gladly do this. One of my friend Keith said he would take the burden off me, and I was like, dude, I wouldn't let you, because that's the type of person I am. But the fact that he would want to take it off me is the type of person he is. And that's why he's one of my best friends, and I love him like a brother. My friend Rick, my friend Joe, my friend Matt. Those guys, I love them like brothers. I have a brother, but I'm lucky enough to have 4 other guys that I look at the same way. Not exactly the same way, because my brother's my brother. Like that's my brother. But I know if anything ever happens where I need something, I can go to one of them and they'll do whatever they can to help. And they know the same thing about me. If they need anything, they know it's a phone call. And if I can, I'll do it, or I'll figure something out to where I can help them. Because that's what friends do. That's what brothers do. But getting vaccinated and doing that, that's what heroes do. Be your own hero. Like this guy. He's a hero. Be that. There's a reason people wear the S on their chest. It's because that character, Superman, if you watched one of my previous video about my top 10, he's my number 2. And you know why. If you haven't watched that video, go watch it. What are you doing? You've been on this channel for how long? I've been putting these videos up for how long? You haven't watched all of them? Go back and watch the other videos, man. I'm not doing this for my own posterity. I'm doing it for you, the 5 people that watch these. Which will eventually get to the dozens and dozens and dozens of like people who watch this. Maybe someday it may get to like 100. If I'm lucky, I may hit like 25 though, and I'll be happy with that. Other than that, like, I'm doing all right. Like I said, I'm doing okay. Just went through a quick update, let everybody know how I'm doing. I'm laughing about shit, so obviously things are getting slightly better. I'll probably be back at work on Monday, so I'll try to shoot another video in the week somewhere. I don't know, maybe the weekend if I don't have to work that weekend. You're getting a 2 for this weekend. Oh, and just to let you know, at some point this weekend, movie review time. And I'm going to do spoilers. I'm going to cover 2 movies. You want to know what they are? Matrix Revolutions and Spider-Man No Way Home. Again, there will be spoilers. At this point, everybody's seen Spider-Man already, so it's not really to spoil. And everybody knows, but I'm going to give my thoughts. With The Matrix, however, apparently nobody went to see that shit. And there's a good reason why. I'm gonna get into all that in the review video when I talk about them. I may shoot it right after this. I don't know. That's the beauty of what I do. You never know when it's gonna hit, but when it does, it hits. Anyway, all right, everybody. I'm gonna jump off here for a minute, get some to drink. Like I said, that video may be coming sooner than you think. Keep an eye out. Anyway, everybody take it easy. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Peace.